post your website down below if you want me to take a look and critique. I usually love doing these things for you guys, adding value and seeing where you can improve your conversions and your traffic. In the meantime, while some of you join, I'm going to share some SEO practices to avoid big mistakes that I see that I know will help you improve your rankings and obviously get more visitors to your site. If you like this content, smash that like button. Let me know that you're listening. Throw a comment down below. And like I said, just post your website if you want me to do a critique while you're on. And if you know your traffic numbers, how many visitors you're getting every single day to the site, that would be even better. And or what your goal is. So throw it down there, smash that like button, and just let me know. So let's get into the first SEO mistake that I see happen from a lot of doctors, professionals, and entrepreneurs. Game's changed over the last many years in so many regards. Now, the first one is you used to be able to get away with short form content on a website, 100, 300 words. You might be able to rank that really well. This year and beyond, that doesn't work. So at least your post, if it's high quality, it should have 1,500 words. Write that down so you know 1,500 words. And especially if you really want to take it over and crank it up a notch, you'd have maybe an infographic in there. You might even have a video embedded that gives more information on the topic. Consistently, if you look at the highest ranking blogs and websites online, they have a lot of meat on the website. And they do this because Google loves these just thick websites that are resources and assets to the communities that they serve. So if you want to rank higher in the search, you need to create more meaty type of content, at least 1,500 words, not just the short couple hundred words that you're used to. And no, you're not going to use ChatGPT just to write the blog post itself. You still have to do some creative work, or else it's not going to rank as high. Consistently, what we found, especially in the last few months or so, is AI-generated content hasn't ranked as high in the search. I talked about this at the Social Media Revenue Summit in August. So that's one thing to consider. And by the way, if you're just coming on right now, smash that like button. Let me know that you're listening. I'm going to give you some SEO mistakes to avoid, and then I want you to post your website down below so I can give you a critique, and hopefully you find this valuable. The second thing that you need to avoid in terms of SEO is bad linking. Now, maybe you've had your website for 5, 10, 20 years, and certain links that were placed on the site linking to other bad websites, or you have other practices that maybe you were doing SEO a little bit differently in years past. Well, Google is very particular in how they rank and index sites now, and ideally you should have relevant links either from, let's say you're a chiropractor in a local niche in St. Louis, Missouri, for example. It would be great if you had links to other websites that were health related locally in that city of St. Louis, Missouri. So maybe you get featured in a newspaper article and you have your bio in there, or maybe there's a university or .gov link or something like that, like really, really high quality. That would be nice. So relevance is always preferred, or if you had some type of guest spot on, a high ranking publication and whatnot. So don't just get links from random websites, a toy manufacturer, because that's not even related, and Google does look at that as a little suspect. So the link building aspect has certainly changed. That's something else you need to watch out for. The other thing in terms of SEO mistake is the fact that you might have a great piece of content, but it's not internally optimized on the website, meaning that you haven't really done a lot with the meta title, meta description, and the meta tags. I'm not going to get too crazy into that because I know that that's a loaded, very loaded question, but your SEO, your webmaster should be able to take care and dial this stuff in for you, so where everything is at least optimized in that regard. So if you wrote a blog post about 3 things every Atlanta resident must know about child scoliosis, well, that title is important. 3 things every Atlanta resident must know about scoliosis, child scoliosis. Those are all keywords. Somewhere that should be in the actual text of the body of the blog post or article, and or the keywords that you indexed. And again, I'm not going to get crazy sophisticated, but just know that stuff has to line up, and you need the meta title, the meta tag, and the description. So any questions, comments, or details, you can certainly post them below. And if you've got a website, by the way, that you want me to critique for you, just throw it down and hit that like button if you want me to do more of these. I love doing these live videos. Now the algorithm's a little tricky these days on social media and Facebook, especially when you have a tendency to speak out against the mainstream narrative they just don't really give a lot of visibility. But paid ads is extremely important for that particular reason. And if you like the idea, I'll just say this, of weekly accountability, new growth strategies, not just for the practice and the business social media wise, but also creating additional streams of income on top of your current practice, whether it's buying businesses for cash flow, real estate, affiliate marketing, selling online courses, coaching, consulting, things of that nature. You should definitely check out our FAM, our Freedom Alliance Mastermind, because I'm live weekly doing coaching, plus we do one-off private coaching in between periodically, and I'm really helping you achieve the next level to your success. We have an amazing group in there dedicated. I'm actually sporting some swag right now of the group, and it's just been a phenomenal experience over the last year. So if you're not in there, you're missing out on just a high quality room of business owners, doctors, entrepreneurs that are committed to making a massive impact and doing some big things in their lives. So I'll post a link actually down below if you want. You can learn more about that. Link to the FAM. And then while I get people joining, let me just give another SEO mistake for you that really impacts everything. So part of it is also what's called the search intent, and you really have to optimize for this nowadays. If you just create content, it's no longer good enough. You have to make sure the content on the page actually aligns with the search intent. So a lot of times questions can be great ways to get even more higher quality search intent. Everyone's asking a question on Google these days. They're typing it in, they're voicing it in. So if you have a list of the commonly asked questions that you get from your prospective clients, your practice members, or customers, you can start to optimize for that particular intent as far as that goes. And it really makes a big difference in terms of how you will get ranked on the websites or on the search engine. You also have to remember, Google doesn't rank sites as a whole, it ranks actual pages. So you could have a lot of links coming in, a lot of optimization on one page of the site, but the other pages are not really as optimized as they could. And something else that really matters that I see not enough of is what's called the internal linking. We're used to getting external links from authority-based properties, but not linking content that's on our site to other pieces of relevant content. That's another way that Google is able to crawl the site a lot easier, and it gives them context of what the site is about. And if you have strong internal linking, that's also another factor that crushes it in terms of website ranking. So those are some SEO mistakes that you should avoid and also get implemented in terms of the strategy if you're not already. So any questions, post them down below, or if you have a website that you want me to critique, if I have time, a little later this afternoon, I'll come back to this thread, because again, I know Facebook, in terms of showing it, it's just how the algorithm works nowadays. But if you got a website, post it down below, and I'd be happy to share and give you some analysis, but better if I know your traffic numbers or how many people that you're getting per month or how many sales you're getting per month from it. And then what we can measure, we can improve. So you should always be out to improve your conversion optimization, because it's only going to help you. And sometimes it's crazy, but you could have minimal visitors hitting the site, and if you just improved your conversion percentage by 1 or 2%, for example, that can be massive in terms of bringing in more revenue for your current practice or your business. And I've dealt with several doctors in the past, for instance, let's say they're getting 300 to 500 visitors per month to their website. Not a crazy amount at all, but they're attracting 20 plus new practice members into their office every month. Just by a slight percentage point, bumping that up 1% or 2%, I mean, that's a big impact on the bottom line. So this is what you're dealing with, and hopefully you understand and you can make those modifications or changes. So if you have any questions, you want me to look at your site, throw it down below and I will give you some feedback. And otherwise, I hope you have a fantastic day, and check out our Freedom Alliance Mastermind, our FAM, if you're looking for that next level accountability, more growth and impact, and to be around other winners people that are just playing bigger, that want to see you thrive and succeed. Have your support network where you can share your wins and also learn the newest cutting edge social media growth strategies and ways to create and build more wealth in this economic downturn. So hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.